Right. The Rapture never felt quite so lonely. Why does everybody have the lids on these bottles? They're all about to open their drinks in one simultaneous pop. Then they were swiftly taken away. When really they're all in the intricate web that is the domain of the Queen Spider. So before we carry on, hang on. No, let's carry on. That was that rock I made a joke about. I said joke, just an observation really. I do love the reflections in water. It looks nicer than life. Look at it. I love it. Glow, glow, glow. That's the type of shit I like. It doesn't even have to be realistic. I'm not asking for picture realism. Just make shit glow and shine so I can gawp at it like a moth in open flame. And I'm happy. More caravans. What is going on? Then again, is that a lake or is that the sea? Can't tell. Could be. I think it's a lake. What's the difference between a pond and a lake? It's one of those things I'd have to look up. Is one small, the other big? Do they have to connect to a river to be one? Like, shit's confusing.
This is a public service announcement from Hamilton District Council Emergency Measures Committee. Road and rail closures are being implemented to help contain the outbreak of influenza.
Influenza.
Calm and indoors. Local community leaders, head teachers, scoutmasters...
Di, what's wrong? You look terrible. Mrs. Graves. Sean's, baby Dylan's, he alright?
He's fine. Di, come on.
It's okay. Let's get you a cup of tea.
Mrs. Graves, I need to tell you.
Leave it, Di.
Uh-oh.
Do you try and get out of the valley? All the roads are shut now.
I know, I was driving really fast, but the other car was on the wrong side of the road and...
Yeah,
God,
it was them.
Di, for fuck's sake, leave it.
It's alright.
Leave it here.
Hey, you're alright. Sean's alright, baby Dylan's alright. That is what matters. Everyone's alright.
But...
No. Now I need your help. Some of the children, they're getting quite frightened. So Rachel and I, we decided to push forward the show, keep them occupied. You said the other night you play piano. Can you help with that?
Yes, I suppose so, but Mr. Graves, Rob...
Can look after himself. He's a big boy now. Don't worry. Just head to the hall and find Rachel. She'll tell you what needs practicing.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Graves.
And Sean, go and find Reese, please. See if he needs some help.
Yeah, of course.
Go on.
It was all part of her diabolical plan. He might not be dead. He might just have turned into a log. Isn't that like a special move in Naruto? Shippuden? I don't even know. Like, I think this could have been a super linear, scripted opening where we followed Kate around a day of her life, like bumping into all these locals that were going to be featured in this like Rapture event, and then it could have been, you know, cut off a month later, and then it's this with what the game was. Because one of the toughest things to have in any story is an emotional bond to people you barely know. That is the true test of a skilled writer, is to get you to care about his characters without you realising he's done it. And in this, I've got a modicum of care for these people, but for the most, I can't remember who the fuck they were. And that might just be me, because, you know, short-term memory and all that. But aside from a couple of names that keep cropping up who I think I've got nailed down, everybody else is just like, who? You do what? Why? Let's double check up here. And it's really difficult to care about somebody if you can't remember their name. And of course, you can still do it. Look at Game of Thrones. I can't remember anyone's name on that bloody show.
Mrs. Graves?
I can hardly look her in the eyes. Are you sure we got enough money?
Yeah. Once we're in France, we can start working anyway.
My dad will bloody skin you.
We'll be in Spain and married by the
This
time
must
the
be
decade
that
we've gone.
16-year-old. Hey, baby. I wonder if they actually kissed in the sound booth. And like all the heavy breathing and that, or is that just a bunch of lonely buggers doing Foley work? Then again, I wonder if the recording booths are going to become slightly less used in gaming, because it seems to be sound stages now. It seems to be the whole everybody hooked up to those. I forget the name of those suits. Those motion suits where they've got all the detectors on them. Those performance capture suits. Which, one of the promises of my digital film course was that we would get to use that technology, and we used it for half a day in the third year, at the end of the year, when everybody was far too busy to give a fuck about it, because they were too busy trying to finish all the shit they still had to do. It was hilarious. Like, one of the main selling points of that course was just dangled in front of your face and then never delivered upon. Which is pretty much university in a nutshell, in some places. Lots of beeping. Lots of shitbanger caravans. Then again, these aren't shitbangers at all, because look how big they are. Is it birth? Certain births they measure caravans by?
Road and rail closures are being implemented to help contain the outbreak of influenza. Please remain calm and...
What's happening out there?
Local community leaders, head teachers, scoutmasters...
What the hell are those things? Like some kind of crazy water vehicles?
But be sure to report any symptoms of illness.
Oh God, Stephen. What's happening to me?
She's turning into Vigo! I must have the child! It's like that beach in Kingdom Hearts. What are we gonna do now? I don't know, I'm wearing a hood. Oh, that lighting, I love it! So good. What are those things? They're like pedalo things. Watch a giant shark just chomp me. The real Rapture was the secret hidden shark. Yes. He lurks the surface of your imagination until it is time to kill. I smell good things in here, Stan, and I never smell good things in here. Random barbecue, upturned chairs, always good. Interesting, it's still burning? I wonder if there's anything good on it. I am pretty hungry. Ugh. Yeah, it's perfect weather for reclining. It looks like we're looping back to the observatory. Which is kind of stupid, because couldn't we have just gone backwards and boom, end of the game? You are here, where is it? You are here. Oh, whoa! Oh, maybe we'll go through the Black Dog Run Valley. There's an event. Ooh, maybe we can get on this thing! That plastic looks really good. Nah, I can't do shit with this. It's like an adult version of the tricycle from The Shining. I think those flowers are mocking me. Nobody shuts gates in this place. It's very rude. You're born in a farm. Or is it born in a barn? Raised in a barn? I don't know.
Hello, Catherine.
It's Kate. Elizabeth?
Lizzie. I've heard a lot about you. It's good, you know, you and him, it's not difficult or anything.
Should it be?
I'm sorry?
You said it wasn't difficult. I don't see why it would be difficult. You and Stephen were
Defensive.
together a long time ago. He moved away. Certainly isn't difficult for me.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you, or...
Well, I'm not offended.
I think I know who that woman is, but I can't tell.
But Lizzie, please.
Lizzie. Right. You seem like an okay type of person. And I'm not trying to be rude, I promise. But let's try and be realistic here, huh? Let's, try and do our best. It's a British thing, right?
Yeah, yeah, I suppose it is. We'll do our best then.
She's getting in on the lingo. Ooh, don't crash. Windmill. What if I could just... Can I just walk this way? Like, fuck that way. I just came from that way. Interesting, there's not going that way. Influenza. Sell another one. We're not Spaniards.
And members of the clergy will act as your representatives during this period. Be sure to report any symptoms of illness.
Oh. The dead ending in this game is brutal with this walking speed. Like at the end of this, it'll turn out that where the creature from it follows. That's why we couldn't move fast. That light went over there, didn't it? Like, this way. What are you doing, you drunk ass light? I've headed up to here with your bullshit. Patrick Swayze, tell me the truth. Where is Demi Moore? Oh, it's gonna do like a kiddie thing. What is it with this game and kids?
She's not in her office either.
Well, they live nearby, don't they?
Yeah, in the village.
You don't think she's gone to look for Mr. Graves, do you?
I think Lizzie knows Robert will turn up when he's sober. He'll be alright.
Do you want me to go and look for her?
No, it's okay. Come on, I promised the kids another shot the last number, then I promised everyone a cup of tea.
You're very like her, you know. Like Lizzie.
Me? No, I'm not. First chance I get, I'm out of here.
Cup of tea. Wish I could get on this bugger. We'll be there in no time. BMX that shit. See, what we don't realise is in the Rapture there is now laws, physical laws, evident in the known world where moving too quickly results in motion blur, instant death. Because that's the only thing I can think of. Oh, we can't get a jog on. Idle bastard. Yes. That's my favourite shower. Out of all of the showers. A single openable shower. I feel so enriched having been inside that little cabin-y thing. There's a pool. And the sign did say there was a pool. Ah, that's an open door too. Oh, let's check the pool. Then we'll hallucinate some titties. Hey Rapture, show me your boobs. Let's just double check this first.
I found another dead bird over at the swimming pool.
That's the fourth one this morning. Did you fish it out?
Yeah. Did you get a chance to think about that?
No, I left it in. The kids love them.
Sorry, Reese, I've been a little bit busy. Oh, Rachel.
Sorry I'm late, Mrs. Graves. I was packing away the tennis things.
Did you check Mr. Cole's chalet again like I asked you to?
He's not
Oh, the
back yet.
frame rate dies with this light
Do
stuff
you think
happening.
he went into town?
Maybe, yeah,
Oh,
something like
yes,
that.
the Dentons were booked in for a 4:30 tennis session, but they didn't show up. So I went to their chalet. You know, they always take the one near the campfire, but they weren't there either. I think maybe they went into the village for a Hoover bag and might have given Mr. Cole a lift.
A Hoover bag. Why on earth would they do that?
Well, I think maybe Mrs. Denton was hoovering and the bag broke, so they had to get another one. Because there's this dust all over this chalet.
Dust. And if it's anything like the ash that the other guy could taste. Maybe everybody's spontaneously human combusting. It's all the rage in the Rapture. It's funny, isn't it, how it's a game about the Rapture, yet we're still caught up in listening to other people's bullshit. We just can't get away from them. I didn't care about you people when you were alive, let alone when you were Derek Akora.
This is a public service announcement.
Let me get that.
I can manage.
Is your hip giving you grief today?
Always gives me grief. And I managed for the last 10 years, so you're a little late for the knight in shining armour routine.
Suit yourself, I'm only trying to help.
God damn it, Stephen. I'm not some useless, sappy girl that you can just string along forever. Look around you. I made all of this. I built it on my own when everyone else had written me off as some poor little cripple.
You know that's not how I see you.
Well, you weren't there, were you? No. You'd given up on me long before the accident.
What do you want from me, Lizzie?
Shit.
I love you. I'll do anything.
Anything except tell Kate?
Stephen's a douche.
I thought not. I love you too, but
Three-way?
sometimes I think you just say what you think everyone else wants to hear.
Sociopath. Hey guys, I think you left your Christmas lights on. Is that not a electricity hazard? Right. So we're learning a little bit more about the social construct of this society. Which, if you listen to, is it Emil Kieran? I don't know how to pronounce his name. That dude doesn't believe in societies. That guy's crazy, man. Quite the doom and gloom philosopher. Telefono. Laundry. I think I checked main hall, didn't I? That's wanting me to check those things where the game fucking crashed. We checked the post office. Oh, we might not have checked main hall. What we really need to check is that chuffing map, because I want to see what road leads out of here. Peter Pan rehearsal, yes. Okay. Do we get out on the same road we got in? That'd suck. John Cole's last seen Sunday night, June the 2nd. John is an elderly resident and is often seen around the camp, if you have any information. 5'8", beard, last seen wearing a brown overcoat and flat cap. Oh. It's pretty much what the Rapture looks like. Yeah, such an eye for the apocalypse. Piano time. That coat's like 3 times bigger than a human male. I will show you terror in a fistful of sand. Ladder. There's nothing in here? I like the sound of rain on the roof. It's like being in a conservatory. I can't believe we've walked around this entire game at this pace. Fuck me. It's so excruciatingly slow. That's literally it. Like, if you could walk at a normal clip, this game would be probably 40 minutes long. Straight up. I can hear a phone, but I can't get to the phone. It's the post office, isn't it? It's that room that I've already technically been in. I might have to trigger those cutscenes, you know, guys. I get that feeling. I thought it's there on the wall. It's him telling her to get out. Oh no, she's gonna wait for him at the station.
Just pack a case and meet me at the station.
They've closed the lines. Weren't you listening to the radio? Because of the flu.
There is no flu, Lizzie.
Oh,
I'm not bloody stupid.
Stupid, of course there's no flu, but the stations are still closed.
Let's see if we can go back this way. Let's double check this map. Try and get some bearings. So, we're on that one. What about that one? To the right and then right again. It leads to like a weird looking train line. Because there's no else, I don't think. Except for back where we came. And is there any lights guiding us this way? There's lights guiding there. I don't have any idea what the fuck that means. Let's have a quick look this way. Then we'll go back and we'll test that other thing. 'Cause it's probably locked off. Like, why wouldn't I have gone that way in the first place? Begs a question. It's all a weird fairy light. Hang on, does this lead to the windmill? I think that leads to the windmill. Yeah, the light's over here being like, yo dog, you missed some shit over here, bro. Come this way. And I'd be all like, I've already seen it, dude. You crashed. Not my fault. You can't keep up with your own engine. Where is he going? Told me to go that way. Well, I guess we should probably follow it. Albeit not quite as quick as it can move. Tap all buttons to move faster. So it wants us to go that way. Boulders.
Shipley, I want a word with you.
We just triggered that.
Get over here, soft lad, and keep your voice down.
Speedrun strats now.
Do you know who I am?
Danny Glover? Of course I'm not Danny Glover. I'm white. Lizzie Graves, resident. She lives in a caravan. Bloody savage.
Don't touch it. It's fine.
It's like a sunburn, but it's a funny shape. Is it sore?
I can't feel it at all. Don't fuss over
I
it.
can't
Yeah, let's
believe
leave.
you left Kate there. Why won't you tell me what happened?
She's on fire.
She's probably not even noticed.
She's all
I've gone.
numb and shit.
It's really nothing.
This is cool. You get to walk around when it's dark when you trigger that stuff. Where's he taking me? So it's really the spirit of our dead child leading us through the darkness. God, I love the music of this game. Saved again. We did something. Ah, we're going to be able to see the production inside the main hall now. No? Maybe not. Oh yeah, look, it's there! Bollocks, there is a tripwire as well. You've got to see all the bullshit to trigger the bullshit. I hate that. They're going to give me tinnitus, this. Fucking hell.
Sleeping baby, darling child, clouds and starlight, starlight, starlight. When you wake, you will be mine. Starlight, sleep and love. Sleeping baby, shadow dust, clouds and starlight. None but starlight. When we're called to go, we must. Into starlight. Sleep and love.
Is he asleep? You alright, kiddo?
I'll be alright. You should get some sleep, Charlie. You look exhausted.
What would you do?
Sleep. Sleep. Sleep.
Like, I don't think I'd mind if everybody fucked off, because I'm just antisocial like that, but when you think about it... That was a nice moment.